Hey friends, so I'm on my way to Alaska right now. And you know, when you visit there, one of the things you notice is that it is what it is, period. It doesn't try to be anything else. It's cold, even in the summer sometimes. It rains a lot. It's expensive and it's logistically difficult to get to. Yet, tourism is huge there. It brings over $2.5 billion to the state every year. Interestingly, too, 1 in 3 people who vacation there are repeat visitors. If you've been there, you don't wonder why. It's untamed and unpredictable, a little moody and enigmatic too, but absolutely beautiful. It's hard to go there and not fall in love with the place and want to keep coming back, knowing that when you do, you are not going to find that much has changed. The place is still exactly what it is, and you can love it, or, well, you can go to Disney next time. It pretty much embodies authenticity more than any place I've ever been. So, what if people were more like this? What if you were more like this? Always just what you are in your most authentic form, with no need for adjustments or being less of anything, without needing to put on an act to hide your truth or become something you aren't in order to make others comfortable. What if you could be you, unapologetically and without modification for the convenience of others? What if you could stay true to you, regardless of who likes it or wants to visit? Well, friends, you can. You can be exactly who you are, because we aren't put here to be silly putty that molds to whatever's next to us at the time. We're here to be our own unique individual person with our own opinions and personalities. And you can and should be that person, because look, friends, some people may like the version of you that isn't as authentic because it's comfortable for them. They like you better when you're quieter or not so extra, or when you just roll with whatever they want, even if it's not what you want. They like you better when you are unhappy or struggling, because they are too, and misery doesn't just love company, it needs it in order to be validated. But is that really who or what you want to be? Aren't you selling yourself out a little here by worrying about everyone else's comfort and their needs instead of yours? You can never, ever put someone else in the driver's seat of your life, friends. They are going to take a route that most benefits them, and you'll end up losing yourself. Trust me on this one. You have to be in control. That means that you have the absolute right to drive down the path that is going to make you happy, even if other people don't approve or understand that happiness. This is not to say that you should never ask for advice or help if you feel a little lost. Of course you can. But you need to make your own choices, period. And someone else trying to force their way onto you because they think it's the right way strips you of your basic human right of free will. Something that I don't think people get sometimes is that when you can push someone into making choices with their life, but it's not the pusher that has to live with those choices and their consequences. The one who was pushed does. So to keep this simple, don't order someone else an $800 bottle of wine unless you're the one that's paying that bill. Know what I mean? The good news here is that when you're surrounded with the right people, you don't have to worry about them trying to change you. They will not even try. They will see the real you and love that person as is. They will want you around even when you're being extra or too much. They will not ask you to be less. They will stand up for you and stand with you when you need support. They will be truly happy for you when you are happy. They will clap for you without contempt or low-key hating on your happiness either. They will not constantly pick at your flaws or try to drag you back down into a past that you have already healed from. In his very famous essay on self-reliance, Ralph Waldo Emerson wrote, "To be yourself in a world that is constantly trying to make you something else is the greatest accomplishment." He wrote this in like 1841, and you know what? It's really good advice. So why are we still out here in 2023, still letting people try to make us into things we aren't so they can be happy and comfortable? What about our comfort? What about our happiness? Doesn't that matter too? When you look in a mirror, friends, it's an opportunity you have each day to see yourself as the world sees you. Sometimes you will see that reflection and think, oof, I need to change that. Make sure that when you do, that it's something you are changing because it's what feels good to you, not anyone else. And remember that that reflection is made of a lot of things, not just the way you look. Some are things that nobody else can see, like strength, courage, compassion, kindness, so much more than I can say in this short video. Those things are gifts that make you uniquely you, and they should be celebrated. I mean, listen, being authentically you isn't just an accomplishment, it's brave AF. So next time you look in the mirror, ask yourself, do you really like what you see? Is that the real you? Or is it what or who other people tell you that you should be? Make sure that you are happy with that reflection, friends, because you are the only one who ever truly needs to approve of it. That's all I've got for you this week. I'll be back next week with another priority message. Until then, take care of yourselves. Bye.